That's what the song just said. That we are picketing until Trump brings Ken back home. The song is saying everything. Nana should talk. Nana is not talking. Bawumia is not talking. Why are they not talking? Are they guilty? Everybody must talk. Everybody must be here. And don't you want Ken to come back home? We want Ken back home. That's all. Bring Ken back home. Bring Ken back home. That's all we want. And the Americans are listening. So from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., the American staff work. We will be here with them from 8 till 4. When they close, we close. Tomorrow, we'll be back 8 to 4. We'll close with them every day, okay, until Ken comes back home. Today in the U.S., there's a court case. The ICE, that's the Immigration, Customs and Enforcement Agency, says that Ken is an illegal alien. When they arrest such people, they deport them. So we expect that Ken will be deported today. If he's deported today, we end our protest. But if Ken is not deported, we'll be at this every single day until he comes back. Very simple. One has a name, and every single one of them had a portfolio. Ken was in charge of the finances of this country. In fact, when Akufo-Addo appointed him, he said that Ken is the one who manages his personal finances too. That Akufo-Addo's personal finances were managed by Ken Ofori-Atta. Now, if there are charges against Akufo-Addo, don't you think that Ken should be here to testify? Akufo-Addo has 3 years within which he can be prosecuted as a former president. You know that. And 1 year has already gone because Ken has run away for 1 year. Should we wait for the 3 years to go without Akufo-Addo being prosecuted, without the man who manages his personal finances to be here? No. So Ken must come back home. Number 2 is that Ken has been in all sorts of things. He has had businesses like Enterprise Insurance, which is accused of taking all the business that should have come to the Ghana government's insurance company. The buses that they brought in for the ambulances, he took that. ECG, just name it. PDS, he's there. Everywhere, SML. You understand? So if there are charges, and we don't want to say that he's guilty, these remain allegations anti-proven. So why won't he come? If he's afraid that he will be persecuted, the Attorney General and the Deputy, the government has given the fullest assurance that he will not be manhandled. We are also saying same. Martin Kpebu, who made sure that the laws of Ghana allow for people not to stay more than 48 hours, has pledged that he will defend Ken not to be kept in detention for more than 48 hours. So what has he to fear? 48 hours is what every Ghanaian maximum has. Beside that, not too far from here, and I entreat you to go there. If you listen to the music, it's saying that Ken has a mansion about 200 meters from here, the aviation land, that's the civil aviation land. His house, his mansion, is next to apartment complex owned by the Akufo-Addos, allegedly. Next to mansions owned allegedly by Bawumia, Addison, the former governor and his deputies, the Chief Justice of Akufu, and another Chief Justice, Georgina Wood, a Galamsey Queen, Kate Jemfa, you know her. They all own that enclave. And then the Achim Mafia has a whole enclave dedicated to them at the civil aviation land, just not far from here. I want you to go there and see. You hear the music. Now, if it is true that these people own this, and Ken has a mansion there, which is very comfortable, more comfortable than the detention camp that he's there, why should he be there? He should come back home. Ken, please come back home.
If you buy petrol last year, and you know the price of last year and this year, if not John Mahama, the petrol will be still in the petrol will be at a high price. You know that though I am not a sympathizer of MDC, I'm a sympathizer of MPP. But look at the way the dollar is going. The dollar go up to 17. Now the dollar is 10.8. Is it not good? I believe my question is answered.
So what will be your resolve today for the picketing? Do you have a petition to present, or you want to just picket and then send your message across?
No, I don't think we are going to present any petition. We are picketing for at least 2 weeks. Maybe the last day we'll consider that.
Okay. So thank you very much. For me, I'm a concerned citizen trying to ensure that the right thing is done. My concern, for short, is that this is a man whose stewardship has killed Ghanaians. You know, youth unemployment is on the rise. There's so much hardship. Before, when you go to the market to buy stuff, you realize that they are being sold at a very high price. But currently, if you go to the market, what do you see? The dollar has what? The cedi has appreciated against the dollar, meaning our cedi is now strong. And we are all feeling good. So if in the previous administration, this is a man who has killed Ghana or Ghanaians, what do you expect? He shouldn't be hiding somewhere in the state. He should be down here so that justice can be meted out to him for the dozens of charges that has been leveled up against him. For instance, we know about conspiracy to commit procurement fraud, as well as causing huge financial loss to the state. And so for that matter, he shouldn't be there chilling. He should be here to face the music. And we want justice to be done, justice to serve the Ghanaians, the millions of Ghanaians who his stewardship has killed. That is the message we are sending across for today. We heard that he is scared of coming down here because he thought that when he's here, somebody might attack him. So per what we have heard in the past, that he is there to seek for medical attention, and prior to and what we are hearing now, can you just oppose the two? Does it make sense? There's something that he's hiding. That was just a flimsy excuse they are using so that he can be there chilling. Man, we want him back here to face the music, to face the consequences of his actions. That's all we are calling for. Is that enough? Is that enough for us to ask? And we want the U.S. Embassy, the ambassador, to ensure that they deport him right here and now. If not, we are not moving here an inch. We will be here, we will stay here and ensure that the right thing is done so that the Ghanaians, including myself, will be happy. That's all we are asking for.
Well, we know Ken has been a minister of state. He has been in charge of our finances. And as our constitution demands, once you hold a public position, there is a demand for accountability, especially when they see that there is something wrong. And you know, since last year, January, Ken has been out of town, and it's been messaged going around, Ken should come and account. He doesn't want to come. And we know he's in America. And here being America Embassy, we think maybe America is somehow trying to protect it. So when we come here and we send a message across, then to get the American authority that no, Ghanaians are very serious, they really need Ken back, and through that, it can have some impact for them to release him to come back to Ghana, to come and face accountability. Okay. Well, we are not singing of Ken Ofori-Atta. We know that Nkommo was in the previous Mahama administration and was taken to court by the previous government, that's the Ken's government. And we know they are supposed to make sure Ferdinand is back. So far, we don't know what the process they put in place for Ferdinand to come back. But as I'm speaking to you now, we know Ferdinand Nkommo has also been detained by the authorities in America, and he will also be going to court tomorrow. And very soon, Ferdinand Nkommo will be coming to Ghana. When you get to the bridge, we will cross it. I don't think it is going to be one-day event. You know, Ken has an investment in Accra. Most of the money is funded has been invested in America. So America must one way to try to protect it. So if we Ghanaians, we are serious, we need the troop to American Embassy so that they know that no, if you don't troop to American Embassy, something will happen. So this is not going to be the first time. After maybe a week or 2 weeks, if Ken is not coming to the America did not deport him or extradite Ken to Ghana, then I think the next one will be bigger than this.